Good morning. Welcome to Almas Market Money. I'm Jairam. We did not have too many market moving factors over the weekend, and global markets were subdued, and overall dollar slightly weakened towards last week close. Initial assessment of economic activity by IHS Market, a popular research company, has been mixed and confirms that the problems faced by firms due to supply chain constraints and higher input costs sustains. Powell reiterated that Fed was ready to taper but not to raise rates, and that had no impact on the market. While bond yields in US has retreated from the highs, the uptrend remains in place, and that has kept sentiment cautious. After a brief correction, oil prices have rallied again to the last week's peak. And as we step into the winter, higher energy demand will keep it elevated. And that's a negative for large importing countries of oil like India. We have in fact, three important central bank meetings this week in Canada, Japan, and Europe, whose actions and statements are likely to set further trend for the one market. Overall dollar index looks weak after failing to clear the year high more than once, and euro is making steady progress while yen joins the trend a bit late. Gold looks firm and set to make more gains. Technically, it made a higher low in the recent sell-off, and now a sustained break above 1800 can see sharp gains towards 1850, as investors may be allocating more funds to the yellow metal as an inflation hedge, even as bonds take a tumble and stocks look perky. USD-INR, I'm still watching the key support of 74, 60, 70 and expect it to hold so long as the oil price remains high and the global bond yields put further pressure on the rupee. Break of 75 once again on a sustainable basis can lead to retest of 75.35. Thank you.
Thanks, Jairam. This is Pankaj Rathi from Almas Consulting. Energy prices, in particular crude oil, are making new highs, and now they are dealing at almost 7-year highs. Oil prices are getting supported by continued news about shortage of coal, gas in India, China, and Europe. Fed Chairman Powell remarked on monetary policy late evening Indian time, and the remark was that it's time to reduce asset purchases and not to raise rates, which led to some weakening in USD. Post remark by Fed Chairman, 10-year US yield also moved lower to 1.66% after touching 7 months high of 1.70%. Important to track is a 5-year break-even inflation point in US, and which had breached 3%, which is very significant. Gold made a move high on Friday, and it went as high as $1,813 within whiskers of time, post breaking 1,800. But again corrected on a Powell remark that it's time to discontinue liquidity or reduce liquidity, but not time to raise rates. Cryptos are dealing in range post Bitcoin all-time high last week of a 67K USD per unit. Not much action happening after that. Coming back to India, MPC minutes continue to suggest that accommodative stance will continue, but there is an increasing focus on bringing CPI inflation back to 4%. 10-year Indian bond yields continue to deal in range of 630 to 640, and looks like it will continue this week as well. But it's a upward bias which is there in 10-year bond yield. Post RBI policy in the beginning of this month, RBI effort to reduce overnight liquidity is now working. Overnight liquidity has reduced and is now less than 2 trillion rupees, which is being parked with the RBI on reverse repo rate. Thank you. Have a nice day.